Okay, now it's starting. When you see the blue light flashing, that means the recording is starting, and so we are doing just that. Alright, so your notes on page 11 of your interactive notebook will be entitled Converting Molecules to Grams. Okay, there we go. We're going to be converting molecules to grams. Now, what you guys will see on the video that I'm downloading, I'll put it on YouTube, and then it's going to be put on Edmodo, my Blogger, and then my Blogger website will be downloaded onto Edmodo, which you can click on, get it, and you'll be able to see any of the past lectures that we've done. So, converting molecules to grams is what we're going to start off with. So we're going to start off with a value, and I'm going to kind of use that as our example as we go through this idea of how you can convert things from molecules into grams. So our first number, we're going to say we have 1.7 times 10 to the 24 molecules of boron. The only thing that's bad about the mic is I can't make fun of you guys because it'll be recorded, and I'll have digital evidence of my badness. Well, I got the evidence here now. I could be in trouble. Huh? Not anymore. Real Madrid isn't good. All right, so we got 1.7 times 10 to the 24 molecules of boron. We're going to convert that to, guess what? Grams. Good job. So good. Our first step that we need to do is, when you're starting to do any kind of conversion problem, is always to write down what is given to you. And so that's our first step, very easy. Write down what is given. And in this case, what's given to you?
Turtle.
Not a turtle. Right. 1.7 times 10 to the 24 molecules of boron. That's what you are going to write down first, so let's do that. Oh, Lord. What's your question?
It's 1.7, not 17.
1.7 times 10 to the 24. And that's molecules of boron. Okay. Pretty easy, right? Actually, I'm going to rewrite it real quick so I can have more space over here. It's the same thing. Don't have to worry about erasing it. I'm just creating more space for myself. Okay, that's step one. How good do you guys understand step one? Give me a thumbs up, thumbs to the side, thumbs down. You should be thumbs up. This is about the easiest as it gets. You just copy down that number. That's all you got to do. So whatever number is given to you, and see this number was given to us, you just write that number down. That's all you have to do. You got it for those that put their thumbs down for some reason? Okay. Well, that doesn't surprise me. All right, step two. That was step one. Step two. Let me change my color here. Oh, we can do it next. Step two. We have to convert, now that we know this, we have to convert these molecules into moles. So we're going to convert the molecules into moles. I know. You're making fun of my voice, so I had to make it even weirder. All right. So we're going to convert molecules into moles, and so we have 1.7 times 10 to the 24 molecules of boron. We got to remember our conversion. So what is my conversion that I will use when I do this? Right. 1 mole is equal to 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd, in this case, molecules. I'm going to leave it like that. When you go to put this into your equation to use for what you're doing, here's what it will look like. I'll abbreviate molecules with MOLC just to make it easy. 1 mole of boron for this many molecules of boron. That's Avogadro's number, right? 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. So are we taking this number and multiplying, or are we going to divide in this case? By 6.02. Divide it, and that's what we need to do. All right, so that's your conversion step. The next step is we need to find the molar mass of something. Ricardo? Now, we need to find our molar mass next. And if we find our molar mass, what we're going to be doing is just taking our boron, right? And looking on the periodic table for its mass. It's not even a molecule, it's an atom, so it's going to be pretty easy. I don't know why I called these molecules. That wasn't very smart. It's because it's an atom. Yep, 10.81, thank you. These are atoms, right? Silly me. As you guys can see, actually the mistake kind of makes it nice because you can see how atoms, molecules, formula units, whatever we're using, it's just the same thing for doing this calculation purposes. But, okay, so we're taking the molar mass of boron. Boron, you look on the periodic table, it is 10.81, right? And what units do we use for molar mass? Grams for every what? 1 mole. And so there's our molar mass. That's step 3 that we would do. The molar mass is just basically looking at your periodic table, looking at the mass of boron in this case, and then putting that into your molar mass, into grams per mole. Okay. Step 4. Step 4 is the score. Now we got to convert these over from moles to grams. I like the courtesy laugh, that was nice. Convert moles to grams. And we've done all these steps before. We're just putting it all together now in one big equation. So we're going to convert moles to grams this time. As I do so, we're going to use the molar mass that we just calculated over here, right? So we're going to say that 1 mole of boron equals 10.81 grams per mole. Well, grams, sorry. I'm full of mistakes today. 10.81 grams. Because this equals this, right? For boron. Is this true for any other atom or molecule? No. But this is true for any other atom or molecule right here. When you got the 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd is equal to 1 mole. Okay, good. So I'm going to plug that into my equation now. Here we go. Boosh. 1 mole boron for 10.81 grams of boron. Yay, this is going to cancel out. This is going to cancel out. Our atoms of boron cancel out with our atoms of boron. We now have the grams of boron that we are looking for. Yay. Okay. Now we can do our last step. We're going to put that equals to. Use a different color. Our last step is just to, guess what? What do you think this last step is? To calculate it, right? Find your answer. So we calculate an answer. So as we take a look at this, we take 1.7 times 10 to the 24. Are we multiplying or dividing here? Dividing, good. And then, once you get that answer, you go to the next step. Are you multiplying or dividing? Multiplying. And once you get that multiplication done, you will get your answer. And that should be, let's take a look. Let's see, I'm going to do it on my calculator. Boop, boop, turn on. There you go, nice and slow. That's awesome. 1.7 exponent 24 divided by 6.02 exponent 23. Then I'll multiply that value by 10.81. And you should get 30.53 as your answer. 30.53 grams of boron. And that's your final answer. 30.53 grams of boron. Okay, so, sorry. Well, if you round up, it goes to 5.3, but that's trivial at this point. The idea here, guys, is that you've seen this all throughout your interactive notebook so far. We did, if you need help on these kinds of things, this is going to be on page 3 of your interactive notebook. This step right here, as you convert these guys right here. So this conversion step is going to go on page, if you look at your page 3 of your interactive notebook, it's in there. Also, 11.1 worksheet, this was done on Tuesday. That was on Tuesday that we did that. On Wednesday, we did more mass. So here, Wednesday, we did the more mass. That was put on page 5 of your interactive notebook. So if you need help, in addition to that, you took notes in your book on molar mass, how to calculate molar mass. That was also put on this page for you to reference, so you know how to do it. And then you also had a worksheet, which you guys practice on, 10-1 worksheet. All this can help you with that step, if you don't understand that step. If you also don't understand, I'll come around and help you guys here in just a minute. The final step, converting moles to grams. That was done on Thursday, and you did that on page 7 of your interactive notebook. And to help you with that, 10-2 worksheet was also for you guys to do in class so that you guys get an understanding of how to do those kind of problems. Now, when we put this all together, here are your notes for today for calculating molecules to grams. And on last Friday, we learned how to calculate grams to molecules, which is the exact same steps, exact same setup, just in reverse. It's the only thing that's different. Okay? And that's it for your notes here. Do you guys have any questions for me? I'm going to give you guys time to work on 10-2 worksheet to finish up those problems. And then you guys are going to have time to work on your homework, which is the Cornell notes, and 1 through 4 of your textbook. Whatever you don't finish of that is homework for tonight. We're looking at having a test around Friday of this week. So get ready. We've pretty much learned everything. I think there's one little thing that we need left. That's it.
What? Oh, yeah.
This is on page 11, I know. Yeah. All right, that's it.